Assalamualaikum and very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of Perceptive Learning Zone. And today we will be talking about the scope of computer science in the global society, right? So, among all the degree options that are out there, computer science is something that stands out as uniquely essential for the future, right? So, we live in an era that is defined by rapidly evolving technology where computing powers. It shapes everything from how we work to how we socialize, right? So computer science skills, what they do is they open the door to countless opportunities. So whether you aspire to create, let's say, software and apps, or you want to unlock insights from big data, or you want to sort of, I would say, optimize complex systems through programming, right? So a computer science background is definitely going to position you for attaining a lot of success, right? Now we know that demand for these skills is skyrocketing. So the CS, that is short for computer science, right? The job growth is projected to be much faster than the average for all occupations, simply because technology continues to integrate and expand into each and every industry. So the jobs of the future, they will require beyond any fathom of doubt. They're going to need computational thinking. They are going to demand coding proficiency, right? So by understanding the theory, design, as well as the application of computer technologies, you can gain an unparalleled foundation of knowledge, right? So computer science, it teaches critical analytical abilities. It teaches you problem solving techniques which are exclusive, which can be tapped into multiple domains, right? So no other field, in my humble opinion, yeah, it has the sheer versatility and upside, the premium that computer science offers today, right? So let us talk about the ubiquity of computer science, right? What makes this field so dynamic, so eccentric in the first place, right? So, like we know, computers are everywhere. So their universal applicability makes them very invaluable, especially in the days of Industrial Revolution 4.0. So the demand, ladies and gentlemen, for computer science skills, that is quantifiable, right? So according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, right, employment for roles in computer and information technology, it is projected to increase 21% through 2030. And this is much faster than average. This growth is being driven by the increasing demand of technology for all sectors. The median salary, right? The median salary for these tech occupations, it is north of, I would say, 110,000 US dollars per year. It is well above other professions, right? And it's also higher than the median annual wage for all occupations, which was 41,950 US dollars, right? Once again, in case you wonder what the source is, it is the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, right? So what are the computer science opportunities across industries, right? I talked about it previously, but I would just like to quickly recap it, right? So data scientists, right? You can use your skills in mathematics, statistics, and programming to collect, analyze, as well as interpret data. Then you could work as a cybersecurity analyst, right? A cybersecurity analyst, protects computer networks and systems from cyber attacks. Then you got software engineers who design, develop, and test software applications. You got web developers, right? You got information security analysts, right? So whether you are interested in healthcare, retail, education, entertainment, finance, there's a good chance that computers can sort of increase your repertoire, right? So understanding how to use this, I would say, powerful tool effectively, it's becoming critical for success in the modern world, right? So some of the fastest growing and most lucrative jobs today, as well as in the future, they're gonna hinge heavily on computer science skills, ladies and gentlemen, right? So you look at social networking sites, for instance, right? I'm talking Facebook and Twitter, right? They rely on complex computer programs to facilitate interactions as well as analyze data, right? Smartphones, which are essentially nowadays pocket-sized computers, right? Their apps are they're specifically designed, I would say, to make the most out of this computing power. Cars also, right? Nowadays, we see the features like autopilot and stuff in them. So beyond a doubt, they're also increasingly reliant on computers. And you have dozens of onboard computers which are controlling everything from the engine all the way up to the airbags, right? Even the internet itself, it is made or it is comprised of a collection of interconnected computers called routers, right? So what I'm trying to say is that there is a lot of diversity or versatility when it comes to an education in computer science, right? It teaches you how to logically break down complex questions, right? How to recognize patterns in data, how to, give an effective narrative, right? How to paint a picture, right, using that data, and how to develop step-by-step algorithms to arrive at the solution, right? So some specific topics, if we talk about that are fostering critical thinking in computer science, right? You have the theory of computation. Now, what the theory of computation does is, dear folks, it explores the capabilities and limitations of computers, right? So it uses logic and mathematics to answer foundational questions about what can and can't be computed, right? Then another topic is computational efficiency. Computational efficiency now, it involves strategizing how to make computers algorithms, how to make computer algorithms and programs run faster and in a manner that is more efficient, right? Finding shortcuts that reduce computational burden, they folks require creativity as well as insight. Then there's another course that is algorithms and data structures, right? Now, these students are building blocks, right? That I would say allow organization, that allow processing, right? That allow the extraction of insights from compelling information. Now, designing elegant algorithms, right? It requires identifying optimal arrangements and logic flows. Mhm. Then obviously you have machine learning, right? It relies on pattern recognition and evaluation skills to train systems and make them improve themselves over time based on data, right? So what I'm trying to say is that computer science, in a nutshell, right, it provides a framework for breaking down problems methodically, for devising solutions computationally, right? So the versatile analytical skills that it sharpens, they are beyond any doubt of paramount significance for everything from everyday decision making to new discoveries, right? So let us try to understand these emerging technologies, right? So the field of artificial intelligence, right? I've obviously made a few videos about it, but I would just like to quickly touch on it. The field of artificial intelligence has seen tremendous advances in recent years, right? While concrete adoption metrics are difficult to pinpoint, AI applications have become more mainstream in areas like digital assistance, facial recognition, self-driving vehicles, and more, right? So tech leaders are now investing heavily in further AI development, and that is signaling its growing role, right? But fully realizing the promise of human level AI, well, of course, that remains on the horizon. So the key is that computer science foundations are essential to progress in AI, right? Algorithm design, computational patterns, neural networks, and other core CS topics, they provide the bedrock for machine learning and intelligent systems, right? By studying computer science, you gain critical skills to push AI technology forward in a measured, ethical way, right? You acquire the knowledge needed to develop AI responsibly and for the benefit of humanity, right? So I would say computer science importance is just going to continue to increase, right? Well, okay, how do I say it? What is my prerogative, right? I mean, just look at the rise, I would say, folks, of large language models like ChatGPT, right? So these AI systems are impressive, yes, but they lack the core technical skills and I would say the conceptual understanding that comes from a CS education. So systems like ChatGPT are narrow, right? They are AI focused on language tasks, right? Whereas computer science, it develops, I would say, versatile problem solving and critical thinking abilities that can be applied broadly across domains, right? So I would say the foundations of computer science will remain essential for innovation. They will remain essential or important for fully realizing the potential of emerging technologies, right? Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence in a manner that is responsible, in a manner that is obviously ethical, right? So ChatGPT, Meta AI, and Gemini and Copilot and so on, right? They might be useful assistive tools, but human programmers, engineers, and computer scientists, I feel like ultimately they will continue driving advancements, right? So, in conclusion, I would say that studying computer science, it prepares you for the track-driven world of today and tomorrow, right? Computers now play an integral role in nearly every industry and profession, right? So it sharpens your abilities in logic, pattern recognition, algorithm design, understanding complex systems. These skills are transferable, right? And I say in today's world, computational literacy is very important, right? So yes, emerging fields like AI will shape the future, but computer science follows it grants the foundation to steer these technologies right in a manner that is wise, right? So computer science, I can say, is going to remain one of the most future-proof majors that you can choose today, right? So in the end, I'm just going to conclude with that saying of Steve Jobs that everybody in this country, and by default the world, right? Everybody in this country should learn to program a computer because it teaches you how to think, right? So we'll be back with more episodes. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, folks, and you have a lovely weekend. Assalamu alaikum.